Hey everyone, I'm in Applegate. This is Pat Murphy. We're the Applegate and Murphy Group. Now, today we're going to break down a major change to the Massachusetts real estate law that went into effect October 15th, 2025 regarding home inspections. So if you're buying or selling a home in Massachusetts, you definitely want to pay attention to this.
So let's walk you through what's changed and how it impacts the offer process as a buyer in Massachusetts.
So under the new regulation, part of the Affordable Homes Act, sellers and their agents can't condition acceptance of an offer on the buyer waiving their home inspection.
And that means two big things. Number one, a seller cannot require you to waive inspections to make your offer more competitive. We saw some of that before the rule change for sure. And number two, a seller cannot accept an offer knowing that the buyer plans to waive their home inspection before accepting the offer.
And what this does, this aims to protect buyers from feeling pressure to skip an inspection just to win in a competitive market. However, with that said, you are still able to include a home inspection threshold with your offer to make it more appealing to the seller.
So, a home inspection threshold is the minimum total cost of repairs that must be discovered during the inspection before the buyer can take any action under the home inspection contingency, including negotiating repairs, credits, or even walking away according to the terms of the offer.
And so with this new rule comes a new required home inspection disclosure form. This is something sellers must give buyers before at the time they sign the offer. Both the buyer and seller sign this form, and it confirms that the buyer has the right to a home inspection. And it's just to help ensure transparency and fairness, early on in the process.
Yeah, and just to be clear, the law doesn't require a buyer to get an inspection. You can certainly choose not to after your offer is accepted, but that decision needs to be your own, not something that is imposed on you by a seller or an agent.
With this new rule, there are, some limited exceptions. So, this law does not apply to certain new construction pre-sales, assuming the builder is offering at least a 1-year home warranty. The law does not apply to family transfers, nor does it apply to foreclosures or auctions.
Ultimately, this is about informed decision making, giving buyers the freedom to inspect without any pressure, and keeping the process fair for everybody.
So if you have any questions how this impacts your specific transaction or situation, reach out to us. That's what we're here for.
Thank you for watching. We're the Applegate and Murphy Group. We're licensed in Massachusetts and New Hampshire. If you're looking to buy, sell, or have any questions about the real estate market, check out our contact information below. Would love to hear from you.